Hey everyone, it is Elsid932 on YouTube. Thank you for joining me, and this is going to be a little bit different. I'm watching All's Fair on Hulu, and while I was like, I don't know about this show, I ain't sure about it. I like all the other ladies, okay? I like most of the ladies. I ain't sure about Kim Kardashian's acting. But y'all, I was pleasantly surprised. So surprised that here I am doing a recap and review. The thing is that yes, many people may not be, on the Kim K thing, but, American Horror Story really made me change my mind about her acting, and she's really serving. All the ladies are serving, but I'm more surprised at her. Now, the cast is star-studded. We have Glenn Close. We have Niecy Nash-Betts. We have Naomi Watts. We have Sarah Paulson. And we have Tiana Taylor. The top three, or the main three characters, are Kim Kardashian's character, Naomi Watts' character, and Niecy Nash-Betts' character. But they all provide such scenes. And what I love is that Sarah Paulson is against all of them. She is the enemy. And when I tell you she is the most delectable enemy they could have, I'm here for it. So let me get into it before I kind of lose you, okay? So let me pull up my notes here because the show is, as I said, Aurora is Kim Kardashian's character. Liberty is Naomi Watts' character. And Diana is Glenn Close's character. And Niecy Nash-Betts, her character name, I just call her the investigator because she gets into everybody's business. So it starts off with Kim Kardashian and Naomi Watts. They decide to leave this law firm. And Glenn Close is the only woman partner at this law firm. And she gives them permission to leave. Okay? Said they can only take one person with them. And they picked Niecy Nash-Betts. Because she's the investigator. And she's like, wait a minute, I got a sweet deal here. Why should I leave with y'all? I don't know what we're doing. They said, we will make you partner. And we will make you a millionaire within 2 years. She said, let me grab my purse. And I do believe I was short about that. Okay? Now, Sarah Paulson is mad because she's Glenn Close's protege. Because first she was like, wait a minute, y'all could go. Please take me with you. And then they're like, no, we could only take one person. So it'll be Niecy. It'll be Niecy. And she was mad. She's like, well, whatever. Glenn Close is going, chew y'all up. And they're like, she gave us permission. And she was livid. Livid. She goes into Glenn Close's office and she tears stuff up. And she's using the profanity. And I was like, oh, girl, decorum, please. So we see later after they all leave that it's 10 years they have a successful law firm. And we see the first case. The first case is Grace. She's an actress in Hollywood. She married a tech guy and she is a trophy wife that cannot do anything without permission. She cannot leave the house. She can't go anywhere. She can't talk to, different people unless he gives permission. She wants a little settlement, like minuscule. And they're like, wait a minute. Niecy Nash-Betts is like, wait a minute. What's going on? You deserve tons more money. And she says this little bit is because she fell in love with another woman. This is the woman that he brought into their relationship for their three to the sums. See, this is why y'all don't do these things. Now here, we usually think he will fall in love with the other woman. Well, his wife fell in love with the other woman. So they advise her that every time she cries, add another 0 to the settlement she thinks she should have. Every time she cries. So then we meet the next client, Sheila. Now we remember Sheila, y'all. Sheila used to be Murphy Brown to many of us. Okay? So she's locked in her room and her husband is banging on the door. He wants a painting out of that room. And she calls Liberty, which is Naomi Watts' character. And she's like, hey, I need a California lawyer. We were married in California. We in New York now, but girl, I need you to get here. So Naomi, or Liberty, remembers her that she's, always in the fashion section of the magazines. And she said the husband, thinks she wants to leave, because she's had an affair with a chef at a premier New York restaurant. So Naomi Watts Liberty does fly to New York, okay? And if y'all know anything about this show and Ryan Murphy, y'all know the fashion is on point. You know, I'm your fashionless friend, but the fashion is on point. Don't ask me what label or who designed what or what it is or what collection is from. I don't know. It looked good. It looked good, okay? So the husband, when Naomi Naomi Watts walks up to the door, the bodyguard's like, "You can't get in here." She's like, "Well, guess what? I'll call the authorities. This is kidnapping. This is wrongful arrest and detainment." And she laid it out, and the bodyguard lets her through. So the husband says, "She's gonna leave with nothing after being with that chef. Nothing." So Naomi, or Liberty, gets into the room with the wife, and the wife, apparently the maid has been sneaking her some food because it's been at least a few hours. So she's like, "Let me see the jewels. Let's see the jewels that you have amassed with this man." So she thought it was a safe. I thought it was a safe. Well, y'all, it was a complete walk-in closet full of jewels. Complete walk-in closet full of jewels on shoes, jewels on brooches, jewels on necklaces. I mean, it was probably what the royal family probably, pack on summer vacation. It was a closet full. So Naomi Watts says, "Listen to me. You're going to walk out of here with all these jewels." She's like, "Wait a minute, I can't. These are what he bought." She's like, "Yes. And jewels are gifts throughout the course of your marriage. So it's personal property." She's like, "Let's get the cases together." Then we go back to Grace's case, and Niecy Nash Betts, okay, does her investigative work and finds out that the husband visits a dominatrix. Okay. Hey, no shade, no shade. That's what he likes, but it ain't just the threesome of it all. He is with a dominatrix. So they get the dominatrix to cooperate. She's like, "Wait a minute, I can't tell y'all my client's business." They're like, "Well, hey, when she gets her settlement, we'll get you like 5%. We'll get you $10 million. How about that?" She was like, "Yeah, let me tell you what he likes." She tells him everything. Then in the meeting with the husband, we find out she does more than tell them. She gives them pictures. Okay. So the lawyers say, "Hey, this is a shakedown. We ain't going to fall for it. And there's, nothing that has, nothing has been tried before that they ain't going to try now." And the husband is like, "Yeah, other people, better people have tried him and have failed." So they show him photos of the toys he's fond of at the dominatrix. So he stops. Then they show him, apparently, they don't show us, but they give us innuendo that he is in full costume. And there are others participating in this scene with him and the dominatrix. Even his wife is like shocked. Even the lawyer is shocked because when they start off, they're like, "This is an outrage. I am going to report you to the state bar. We are not going to fall for this." The husband signs the settlement for $210 million to make it all go away. Because they said, "Hey, this will all go away once you sign." So the ladies toast and have some tears over their victory. Now, we see Kim Kardashian. She goes home. She's walking through. There's a private chef. There's the butler. There's, I don't know, all kinds of people in her house. And her husband has a bag packed. Okay? He has a bag packed. We learn that he's an all-star football player with many championship rings, but he feels small next to her. Okay? He feels small. He's drowning in the perfect house and all around the perfect things and the perfect paintings. And he leaves saying that he is seeing someone else. Now, in the earlier scene, we saw him get her one of Elizabeth Taylor's diamonds. As an anniversary gift, he pretended he didn't remember. But now we see him walking out on her. Now, Naomi Watts and Niecy Nash Betts run over to cheer her up. She said, "Hey, she knew this could happen. He was 10 years her junior, and this day would probably come." Niecy says that, you got a bad picker. The last man you had was some sketchy DJ, and it seems to be about control for her with the men in her life. But they said they're going to go to their client's jewelry auction, buy a piece of the jewelry that she's auctioning to start her whole new life, because they say, based on all the jewelry, she could probably clear over $100 million. So they're going to have a fun time in New York. And the episode ends with Chase, Kim Kardashian's soon-to-be ex-husband, going over to Tiana Taylor's home, and they get down and dirty against the wall. Well, here's what, y'all. Tiana Taylor is also Kim Kardashian's receptionist. The receptionist that she is personally tutoring to help pass the state bar. Y'all, let me know what y'all think. That is the end of episode 1. I'm going to have episode 2 coming. I'm excited about this. It's a new series. It's not going to be a very long series, but definitely we're going to have fun with this one. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel.